What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is your boy Mars. Today we are going to tune it was hard for me because you had to get 160 points to get. It's this Nissan Z in the background from Forsberg, a drifting Nissan Z that you can put 2,000 horsepower into it, and you can all-wheel drive it or rear-wheel drive it. This thing wheelies. This thing is just really nice to have. I hope almost everybody here has it. It's just hard to get because you have to get 160 points and it's almost done. Really cool things about it is the power and the way to just the way it drives. So I'm gonna show you guys the full build. I got two tunes to give you guys. One's gonna be rear-wheel drive, the other is gonna be all-wheel drive. So we're just gonna start off with the rear-wheel drive, and like always, everybody new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and let's get right to it. As you guys see, let's go 2023 Formula Drift number 64. Forsberg Racing Nissan Z. Let's go right over here to the upgrades. Let's go right to the custom upgrades. All you can do, nothing here in the conversion. All you can do is make it a rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, but there's no engines or anything like that. You don't need any other engine because this engine here, fully loaded with the anti-lag, you got 1,982, so just 2,000 horsepower to be honest. With it, with 18 pounds of torque, and it weighs only 3,000 pounds, so it is really good with the roll cage and everything it has in it. 3,000 pounds on this thing is really nice. So all we're gonna do is put both of these parts on here, race, and that is it. And let's go right over here. We're going to use the race on there, and then rally on the suspension. The soft suspension is going to help us distribute that power all throughout the vehicle. Besides that, we're going to leave this stock. It's only a 4-speed on the vehicle, I believe, and then everything else is race. And then we're going to go right to the tires. Make sure to put the correct drag tires, which are these here. Do not put anything else besides those. No width in the fronts, and we got full width in the rear at 335, so that's great. It should make the vehicle grip a lot better. And any wheels you guys want that are super light. I wanted to leave the original wheels, but the original wheels were just too heavy, so I had to go with some lighter wheels. Got these hole shots on there. You guys can pretty much choose any wheels you guys want, and that is it. Really cool thing. The wheels, gonna leave it alone, is the painting. The painting, I honestly wish that they should implement this for the future cars. So if you go to the painting right over here, a lot of people were always asking me, how do I get like carbon fiber doors, carbon fiber hood, carbon fiber trunk? And initially I have to paint the whole car carbon fiber and put vinyls around the door and around the hood and around the trunk. But with this car, it's so easy because you got it laid out in 3 different paints. So literally for the hood, the trunk, and all that stuff, is, look at this, it's all right there, and it changes all of them. So it made it so easy just for me to add carbon fiber into the hood, the doors, and the trunk there, and it was easy. This should be a really good idea for the future. And then you go to paint 2, and then that's where you can actually change, the paint of the actual whole vehicle. So pretty cool on that end. Really like that, and I wish there should be like a future thing for it. And that was it. Let's go outside with the build and the tune. Let's take this thing out for a spin. And 160 points, guys. It took me forever because I honestly was trying to snipe the car, and then I just said, hey, you know what, let me try to win the car by getting all the points for a festival here. And literally you have to get 160, and look at me just like trying to grind everything out here just so I can be able to get 160. And I was able to do it with 2 seasons, even though I started super late. I started like on the last 2 seasons. But yeah, you got to get 160 points, as you guys see there, to get this car, and it just makes it rare because it's a lot of grinding to get this car. Besides, if you can get it on the auction house, which sucks too, because whoever's putting it on the auction house are people that actually grinded for the car too, so it's going to be pretty tough on that end too. So it just makes it rare. And this thing has 2,000 horsepower, guys, so I honestly think that it's faster than the RTR Mustang. It traps a lot better. That you guys gonna see. And let's take a look at the inside of this thing. We got full build. Look at this. Love the steering wheels and just drift, full blown drift. We got the exhaust popping out in the hood there. Really cool. Really like the car. Let's take it out for a spin with the original engine fully loaded here with the 1900 or 2000 horsepower, call it. The first tune is going to be rear-wheel drive. Rear-wheel drive, it does spin. Not spin, it does wheelie on rear-wheel drive. It will spin if you know the tire's hot. Got huge lags going on. That's just me and this old computer I got for you guys to make these videos. But yeah, take a look at it. Made it as like a lime green color. It looks really, really cool. And you can do like reverse. Can you do reverse? Oh yeah, you can do reverse burnouts. Yeah, initially you can get it to wheelie up here. E-brake, gas, and clutch, and I made it real smooth for it because I didn't want it to stay in the air for too long. But yeah, the car looks amazing. Looks really, really nice. Let's take it out to the half a mile here so we can do a couple passes with it, and then show you guys how to launch it, and that'll be it. Pretty nice car. I honestly suggest you guys to try to get it if you guys can. If you guys have a lot of points by now. If you guys do not have any points, then I don't know what to tell you. Try to get in the auction house, maybe. But yeah, let's see if I can get some tires hot here real quick. The car is manual with clutch, of course, and we're going to use a 4K launch. So that's e-brake, gas. Wait for the RPM needle to shoot up. When you see the RPM needle shoot up, you press down the clutch like that. Once you have all three buttons pressed down, you can tap on the clutch, get it a little bit higher. We have 42 pounds of boost. Torque is 415 on that torque. If you let go of those two, it'll do a nice smooth wheelie. And look at these things. Look, just only 3 gears and boom, 230 miles per hour track speed with a Nissan, which that is really, really nice. That is up there, guys. 230 track speed. Very, very, very good. Super happy for it. This thing should compete really good with the RTR. I honestly think it should be. I do have the all-wheel drive for it too, so there should be another one there that you guys can use to race the RTR, which should be pretty good. A race between those two, and you can try them out with the rest of the cars too. See if we can do that. Beat that BMW. This thing just the way. 230 miles per hour consistently rear-wheel drive. Wheelie's really smooth. I didn't want the wheelie to go crazy on you guys and stay up in the air too long, so I made the gear a little longer on first gear so that it can drop back down, because if the gear was too short, I had the gear too short for its gear, which was wheeling all the way, but it's made the vehicle stay up in the air way too long, so I made the first gear longer. Besides that, look at this thing, guys. What do you guys think about it? Hopefully you guys are liking this thing, because if you guys don't have one, this will be probably the only way to seeing one. But yeah, e-brake, gas, clutch, e-brake. Look at that, just super nice, settled wheelies on this thing. Great paint job. And yeah, let's go. Let me show you guys the all-wheel drive one. So what I did for the all-wheel drive, I lowered it to the ground. Just so it can look a lot better, and it still performs pretty good. Lowered. It's spinning. Alright, you see the flames even comes out in the middle, on the below the back bumper there. So it's pretty awesome to see all those like flames coming out 3 different locations. Let's go in here, load up the next tune, and that will sum up the video, man. Hopefully you guys got this car. It is a tough one. I actually grinded it. My first time ever doing that in like a year of me playing this game. So that was actually pretty funny, because I never, grinded for a car for 160 points at all. I either found them in a storefront or something like that. Let's go to the all-wheel drive one, load up that one, and show you guys the build. It's exactly the same. It's just all-wheel drive. The only different things, I think, is the drivetrain or something rather. There's like a couple different parts compared to the being rear-wheel drive. So if you guys see, we are now all-wheel drive. Of course, we weigh a little bit more being all-wheel drive. Everything else is exactly the same. The only thing that's different, I think this is still stock. This is race. No, it's actually is pretty much the same thing, and then this is just race. So, and that is it. The tires, I didn't do anything at all. Just whatever wheels you guys want that are light. I just changed the wheels to another set of wheels that were light. And that was it. Just went all-wheel drive. So that was pretty easy. But you guys see, everything is just exactly the same. Weight-wise, let's see what we weigh. We weigh 31, so it looks like 100 pounds more. So that's actually not bad. Actually not bad at all. Let's go right to the tune. We got 1515 tire pressures. Then we got 220, 275, 210, 160, 130, 120, and that was it. I didn't actually go even further. Let's see. You'll probably go get a higher top end. There you go. We're at around 280 top end there, 5th gear. It looks like 280. It's max. So we got 281. Let's see if we can get higher. 281, 282. Nope, 281. It looks like 281 was the number that it liked. Yeah, 281, which should work out pretty good on it. Let me just kind of make this even here for you guys. There you go. So that is the gears, guys, for the all-wheel drive one. Very, very easy. Zero everything out in 7. We got 1 and 1. Then we got stiff in the front, soft in the rear. Vehicle lowered all the way on the ground. And then we got stiff at 14, 14, 2 and 2. Nothing with this all the way towards speed on here. And then nothing with this. And 100, 0, 100, 0, and 80 for the all-wheel drive. I think I haven't showed you guys the rear-wheel drive one, so I would do it right after this for the tune. So let's back out like so. Now it's all the way dropped to the ground. Looks really good. That backhand squats down really nice and smooth. And all you gotta do is same exact concept. E-brake, gas, clutch. When you let go of those 2 buttons, there you go. It gives a nice little wheel spin there, but I mean it's going, it's spinning and moving forward, which gives you like a shot, like shooting forward. And same exact concept. You're doing about 230, but now it's all-wheel drive, so you just accelerate that quick. Off the line there in all-wheel drive, so it looks really cool now that it's all lowered, so it's like all the way to the ground, and it just looks menacing. This thing here looks super nice and quick. And yeah, I hope all you guys have this car. If you guys don't, man, it's just a rare car to get and have, but you know, it should be very competitive with a lot of the stuff out there. I still don't think it's gonna beat the Copo or beat the Diablo or anything like that, but it should be still competitive with like the other ones, like the RTR, the BMW, certain cars like that kind of trap around this number. Should be pretty cool, and it should be really nice. Let me see. I don't really think I showed you. So that is that with the tune for that one, with the tire pressures and everything. There you go. You guys can take a look at all of it. Just recap it on everything. Make sure to be on the aero, all towards speed. So everything is there, and then let me just load up the other one real quick. I don't remember me showing, so yeah, that'll be fine. I'll just do it all over again. We go here to the rear-wheel drive one finally. Show you that, and that was some of the video, man. Hope you guys got this car. It's a really nice car. We got 35 in the front, 15 in the rear, and then we got 220, 250, 180, 130, 0.96. Again, 181 on that track speed. Everything else zeroed out in 7. 65, 65. We got soft, and the vehicle rates all the way up to the sky. And then we got 1.5, 9.4, 9.4, and 1. And then we got everything else towards speed, front and rear. Nothing with this, and 100 and 100. So that sums up both of the tunes for both of the cars. Hopefully you guys got this car. This is a really good car. Must have to have vehicle. And yeah, that sums it all up. I hope you guys have it. Enjoy it. I'll see you guys around with another drag tune video. Peace out, everybody.